Well, we might not be going back to old school phones and TVs. I think we all still prefer cell phones, but we have seen a resurgence in audio equipment, the retro stuff that plays records and tapes. Now it's not just the records themselves, it's the stuff that goes along with it, the equipment.
A lot of people are realizing that, MP3s have their place, but if you want a really good quality sound, you need to look back at the equipment from back in the day.
Why do you think it is? Why do you think we like that old school style?
I think people are realizing that the quality of sound is better when you have quality equipment, and when you're listening to records, it's more of an interaction that people experience when they're dealing with turntables and with records.
The resurgence of vinyl has led to the resurgence of vintage audio gear.
And these things behind us.
These things, yes.
What are these things? What are these?
This is a selection of amplifiers, receivers, a lot of them made in Japan in the 70s, American made in the 70s as well. Wood, metal, glass, the engineering, the quality, it's the epitome of they don't make them like this anymore. You certainly don't see these at box stores with black plastic units these days.
Probably within a couple of months of opening up the inner sleeve, people were saying, "Oh, that's great, you've got records. I've got a turntable, I'd like to get it working." So we started fixing turntables back almost 11 years ago. We've now progressed. We have a full shop downstairs. We fix speakers and amps and turntables, cassette decks, all of that.
When it comes to the engineering of these components, if you wanted to duplicate the engineering of a lot of the 70s classic components in 2015, you'd be into thousands of dollars. Even from an economical standpoint, this is the way to go.
That's really cool that you can refurbish those old school things that you might still have in your parents' basement that haven't seen the light of day in a while.
That's, yeah, very true. I mean, we go through a period as kids where we don't want anything to do with our parents until we realize they still have their Led Zeppelin records, and then all of a sudden they're cool again. So
it is interesting when a 16-year-old comes in and they want to buy a Cream or Led Zeppelin record or a Hendrix record. It's brand new to them, but they were born into a digital age. They're used to music sounding pretty lousy, and sometimes their parents let them know there's something better out there, and I think that's why.
With many artists now releasing CDs as well as their albums on vinyl, it's up to you what sound you prefer.